Wow, we still talk about football, believe it or not, even after all that time.
Are, because it's been about a month, I feel like, since we put out an episode. But we're sending out a few. We're finishing out these NFC predictions. We're gonna make it super quick. If you don't like our predictions or you have something to say, comment down below. I'll be happy to argue with you in the comment section. But we just want to get this out of the way so we can get into some preseason talk, because before you know it, the season will be here. Fantasy football seasons are kicking up. And, of course, Elijah has to do his in-depth, every single quarterback, undrafted or drafted rookie quarterback power rankings for the preseason. So we got some work to do. But this episode is the NFC Conference predictions for, of course, the East, North, South, and West. So, Elijah, without further ado, let's just start out in the East.
Okay.
I just want to hear your 1 through 4, how the division shakes out, records for each team.
All right. So the Eagles are the number 1 seed in the East for me at 12-5. And then at 9-8, the Cowboys will get second place, kind of pretty far away from the Eagles, but they don't really have a chance. And then third, the Commanders at 7-10. I like Jaden Daniels. And then fourth, of course, the Giants.
I love Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, and fourth at 2-15, the Giants. I'm pretty sure they're the worst record in my predictions. So yeah.
I'll just go reverse. Giants 2-15. I don't think they're gonna be that bad. They could
really.
I think they gotta win more than 2 games.
I don't know. I don't know about Danny Dimes yet, but yeah, keep going.
Yes. All right. Well, Washington is going to be 8-9. Dallas 11-5, and of course Philly at the top place in this division at 13-4.
Wow.
Next division, NFC North. Elijah, Green Bay Packers division. Where do you have them?
Yeah, that is. So I got them going first at 11-6.
No bias.
What are you talking about? Absolutely no bias.
I don't know who invited you on this.
Whatsoever, no bias. But yeah, 11-6. There definitely was a lot of bias. It was either the Lions or the Packers, and I had to pick the Packers. So Packers 11-6. No, not the Bears. Then number 2 is the Lions at 10-7. Like I said, just a game below the Packers. Third is the Bears at 6-11, and then finally, also the Bears I feel like could win more games than that. Anyway, and then fourth is the Vikings at 6-11, who could lose more games than that. So, yeah,
Okay. North, I got Detroit first place 11-6, Green Bay at 10-7. That could flip, depending if Green Bay can sweep the Lions.
You mean when we sweep? So.
Sure. Minnesota 6-11, Chicago 6-11. The only reason I have Chicago in last place is because they're going 1-5 in the division, because they're owned by everybody, basically, in that division and the league for like many years. So, yeah, that's it for the North. Second half of this conference, NFC South, debatably the worst division in football. Actually, I don't know. AFC West might be worse. They got one good team. Rest of poverty. But, Elijah, Atlanta is going to win it for me at 10-7. Tampa Bay, not too far behind. They're actually going to have the same record at 10-7 in the second place. Divisional games, though, Atlanta. Actually, no. I have them tied on divisional games, but it was like some crazy home conference game or something that they took first. Anyways, New Orleans takes a 30 spot. They're going to finish at 5-12, and Carolina, with a whopping 3-win season, will finish at 3-13.
Nice. I have also Carolina. I think you're missing a game because I have them going 3-14.
Oh yeah, I do have them missing a game.
Okay. So yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
I got them in fourth at 3-14. Also, again, one of the worst teams. Saints at third at 9-8. Buccaneers 9-8 at second place, and then first place would be the Falcons 10-7. It's a good team, so yeah. Go Falcons. Just kidding. I hate the Falcons. All right, West. That's your That's your people over there.
That's Seattle did. Yeah.
And the Niners.
Yeah. Well, we all know Niners are winning this division. They're finishing at 13-4. Los Angeles Rams finishing at 9-8. I don't like that. I think they're going to do much, much better than 9-8. Depending on injury shakeout. But what? Matt Stafford, he's like 37. He's old. Kind of.
Yeah.
Respect the dude. I think he's a great baller. He's kind of old. So we'll just see what happens. And also, Stenson Bennett looked...
He's lucky he was playing the Cowboys.
Yeah. All right. Seattle's going to finish 9-8. I think that's a little bit biased. I think they're either going to be a 10-win team or a 6-win team. I don't think there's any in between. But 9-8, whatever. Sure. Go Hawks. Last place, Arizona Cardinals at 7-10. They're good. I mean, not good. They're mid. They're not great, but they're not bad. And Rich Gannon, the corniest coach in the NFL, has something to build off of with Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray. So,
All right.
Yeah, that's it for the West.
Okay. I'll go backwards, I guess. The Cardinals. I just want to point out that we had made these predictions like at the start of, we made them right when the schedule came out. So.
Schedule's dropped. Yeah.
So I also kind of would change these if I did it again, but I'm not going to do this again because it took way too long.
Yep.
But I have them 5-12 in fourth place. Like you said, they can be good, but they're just not for this, at least. And then Seahawks in third at 8-9. Rams 10-7. And then first place, obviously, the 49ers. But I have them at 11-6, and I'm sure I had a reason whenever I first did this, but I can't remember what the reason was. But yeah,
you were probably super tired or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably, or maybe I was just I hate the 49ers, and
yeah, probably that too. Or you just got absolutely obliterated by me and Madden, and
No, I don't think that's happened yet this year. But all right,
yeah, it hasn't.
All right, do we go on to playoff or rank or
Yeah, we'll get seeding down, and
okay, go.
Screw it. Let's just do playoff predictions all in this episode too.
For
me, San Fran's the number 1 seed. Philly takes number 2. Detroit at the number 3. Atlanta Falcons wrap up the divisional leaders at 4. Dallas Cowboys sneak into the first wildcard spot at 5. Green Bay Packers at 6. Tampa Bay will finish at 7. Real quick. If Tampa Bay wins the division, Atlanta will not make the playoffs, and Los Angeles Rams will. But if Atlanta wins, I think Tampa Bay sneaks in over the Rams.
So it's going to be an interesting Week 18, is what you're saying.
Right. Yep.
Okay. For me, Eagles at 1, Niners at 2, Packers at 3, Falcons at 4. The Rams will get in at 5. Then 6 Lions, and then 6 Lions, and then 7 Cowboys. And you can probably guess that the Cowboys are out in the first.
Really?
Game, so.
All right. It's time for part 2 of this episode.
All right.
It's freaking playoff football time.
Woo!
Let's go.
First off, did we do the? Oh, I was gonna say, did we do that yet? But okay, let's do it.
We already told you our seeding, so I'm not going to recap because you can go back and listen to the episode if you didn't.
Yeah.
And
you'll figure out. Yeah. Also, you'll figure out anyway. But just
that's true.
Go watch them anyway.
Anyways, wild card games. Kansas City's going to have the bye week, and Pittsburgh will beat Buffalo. Replay of last year's game. Miami will beat Cincinnati. Baltimore will beat Houston.
Okay.
I don't like that. Elijah, you do your wild card.
Okay, wild card Texans will beat the Jets. The Bengals will beat the Ravens. And the Steelers will beat the Bills. Wow.
Look at that. Divisional. Baltimore will beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And Miami will unfortunately beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Boo. I got the Chiefs beating the Bengals and the Texans beating the Steelers.
Okay. Conference championship. Baltimore will beat the Miami Dolphins. And don't take this as me glazing the Miami Dolphins because I don't want them in the AFC championship game. And I don't want them beating our Steelers either. Once again, we made these predictions a while ago. I could just see Tua going pretty far this year. They got a good team.
So you said the Ravens or the Dolphins?
Ravens will be the AFC.
Oh, okay.
Will be the AFC.
Yeah. I got the Texans over the Kansas City Chiefs, and that will ruin the Chiefs' three-peat chances. Yeah. So thank you, CJ Stroud.
I like it. I could see the Texans in the Super Bowl.
I could too. That's why I put them in there.
Shut up. Okay. NFC wild card for me. Philadelphia is over Tampa Bay. They will get a revenge game from last year. Detroit will beat Green Bay.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
I don't like that one.
And then Dallas will actually win. They will beat Atlanta.
What? Impossible. All right, I got the 49ers over the Cowboys again. I got the Packers over the Lions, no bias. And I got the Rams over the Falcons.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I like your matchups a lot. That would be a great playoff. Yeah. So, I do have a San Francisco team beating a Dallas team in my predictions, too. So, San Francisco beats Dallas in the divisional round, and Detroit will beat Philly.
Oh, okay. I got the
rematch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I got the Rams over the Eagles, and then that's kind of crazy. But anyway, I got the 49ers over the Packers once again.
Yeah. Your NFC Championship game is San Francisco and Detroit. I think San Fran wins this game.
Okay.
They're going to be back in the Super Bowl.
Back at it. Okay, I got the Niners and Rams, and I also have the 49ers in winning that game and in the Super Bowl again. So,
mind you, this is before like the 26 injuries the Niners have this preseason. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, Super Bowl LIX. I don't even know what that stands for. Is that Super Bowl 59?
I believe so, yes.
All right. It will be the San Francisco 49ers, the Baltimore Ravens. It's a great game. It's a replay of a Super Bowl back in 2012, something like that?
Yeah.
Maybe earlier than that. Or later.
It was 2012. I think it was 2012 or 13 or something.
Anyways, your Super Bowl champions, led by the best running back in the NFL currently, which could go either way.
Najee Harris is playing?
Go 49ers.
Wow. Oh, okay. There you
I
go.
think they'll win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
They took it last year. Shanahan's an idiot, but I think he redeemed himself and win the Super Bowl. Yeah, Niners taking it all.
I am going to go with, so it's the Texans and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud's first time. 49ers are very familiar with it. But I'm going to go with the Texans because I don't like the 49ers. So, yeah, that's basically it. I just think Shanahan kind of chokes when it comes to Super Bowls. So I just feel like
I have a well thought out, unbiased, statistical, analytical prediction. And this kid over here says, I just don't like the 49ers. So
no, I feel like, I think whenever I first made the predictions, I was thinking the 49ers, but now I don't really think so. It just depends on if Ayuk's there, and then Shanahan, like I said, kind of sucks when it comes to Super Bowls and not blowing leads. So,
and once we get to the actual playoffs, we're gonna do another one.
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Don't worry about this, whatever this is. But that is your. We're forgetting one thing, Elijah.
What's that?
Awards.
Oh, awards. As in the Huddle Awards or just NFL awards?
No, not the Huddle Awards. NFL awards. Okay. Coach of the Year.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be either Dan Campbell or Mike Tomlin.
I'm going to go with John Harbaugh. Wait, is that the Ravens one? Yeah, that's the Ravens one. I'm going to get him that one because he's... Oh, no. I'm going to go with the Texans. What the heck is his name now? Dang.
DeMeco Ryans.
DeMeco Ryans, yeah. I'm going DeMeco Ryans.
Yeah. Don't even know the Super Bowl winning head coach, Elijah. Good job.
You didn't know it either.
Yeah, probably not. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I'm going to go with Jaden Daniels.
I'm going to go with Jaden Daniels as well.
Nice.
Yep. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I'm gonna go. How about you go to that, and I'll come back.
Okay. Might be a little bit of bias, but I think Byron Murphy has a shot.
Ew, really?
I think so. He looks great in the preseason games. He's looking good.
Okay.
I would also argue, what's his name?
Beanie
We
Bishop.
didn't actually write any of these down, so I'm trying to come up.
No. Yeah. Same.
You don't have to know that though.
We'll cut that out.
Maybe a
Wow.
I don't know. Whatever. Murphy, sure.
Okay, I'm looking at him real quick, and I think. Oh gosh, I'm still gonna come back. We'll come back to that later.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
I don't know.
All right, Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive player, I gotta go with probably CJ Stroud.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. Sorry,
Wow.
at the yawn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. It's either gonna be Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, or Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna change mine to Tyreek Hill. Actually.
Yeah, I think Tyreek could get it too.
Yeah, we'll go Tyreek.
Because, he's a better athlete than
Yeah, whoever the other guy was.
Mahomes. All right. Defensive Player of the Year.
This one's kind of
a
tough.
no-brainer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll go with TJ Watt. Yeah.
But he forgot.
No bias.
Yeah, no bias.
I was gonna say Fred Warner, but I changed my mind.
Yeah. Okay. What are we missing? Comeback Player of the Year.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I can't really be mad at that.
I mean, who else? Like Russell Wilson?
Pickett.
Oh, what? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I would have to say probably A-Rod.
All right.
Kenny Pickett. Oh my gosh. And then what are we missing? MVP.
Yeah, MVP, obviously.
We are missing the MVP. I think the league MVP for this season is I have absolutely no clue.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say CJ Stroud for me.
Wow. So you think he's winning 2 awards?
No, I changed my Tyreek Hill's gonna be offensive player.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
I would say.
Oh, why don't you think about that? I'm going to say my defensive rookie.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I figured it out. Peyton Wilson of the Steelers will be getting defensive rookie of the year.
This is why they don't take 2 teenagers seriously.
Or if it's not Peyton Wilson, it's going to be Beanie Bishop. I'm calling it. So.
Oh my gosh. My MVP for this season is going to be Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
I think he's going to enter the scariest version we've seen of him. I can see him replicating 1,000 rushing yards.
There's the Madden curse. Are you not scared about that?
Not at all.
Okay.
This is Christian McCaffrey, bro. He's a different breed.
Except that he gets hurt every year.
Listen. Hey, new year, new him. Except he is hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, those are our official predictions. That was kind of on the wing, but hey, whatever. It's podcast life. Sick. Yeah, that's it for today's episode, I think. Anything else, Elijah, or?
Yeah. Jordan Love was definitely a close player to MVP.
And we thank you all for listening. I am Levi Jenkins. I'm excited with a lot. Are you actually being serious, or?
I was, but also I was joking at the same time. I was
we thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week. The NFL season starts 3 weeks
as of recording. probably like 1 when this comes out.
By the time you get this out, probably it starts yesterday.
It's probably the day. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys.